How are you doing, everybody? This is Clint Carter with the Forex channel, and I'm going to go ahead and do this video to give you a custom indicator that you can set up on your MT4, on your phone, on your desktop, and it's great for scalping. And if you want a scalping technique that has a high win rate as long as you follow the rules, I'm going to give you a good technique right now. We're going to go ahead and get right down to business, and I'll go ahead and show you. So let's get to it. What it is it's an RSI indicator. Okay, so it stands for the relative strength indicator, and I'm going to go ahead and give you some custom settings to put on there. And I've tested it, and so if you're someone that might work during the day, have a different job, and can only glance at your phone here and there, and you just want to be able to make some safe buys or sells without having to be just right on top of it. Of course, I still glance and check at it every once in a while, but this is the way to go. So let's go ahead and get down to it. And for any of you new people out there that are into Forex trading, even if you've been into Forex trading for quite some time, if you haven't tried this, I'm going to suggest you try it, back test it, use your demo, and just try it. This is something that I have turned other people on to, and it's a great technique, and it just has a high win rate as long as you follow the rules. And there's a lot of techniques and indicators that have good win rates if you follow the rules, but we get so impatient sometimes we want to force ourselves into some trades and just get into them, when really if we would just relax and sit back and just let it do its thing, because the market is constantly revolving. Okay, it's a constant going back to where it started, up, down, up, down. But this indicator, it's just something simple that you can look at, and let's just go ahead and get down to it. So if you're on MT4, I use Hugo's Way for one of my brokers. Of course, I've got multiple brokers. I've got multiple demo accounts, live accounts. But anyways, I'm on MT4 right now and on Hugo's Way. And so what I want you to do is when you get a chart pulled up, now right now I have gold pulled up. We'll just use gold, okay? You can use this with anything. I've tried it with cryptocurrencies and regular pairs, indices, gold, just anything that you want to. Of course, cryptocurrencies, especially if you are new into trading, cryptocurrencies have a huge spread. They're very volatile, and so if you're trading Bitcoin or Ether or anything on the weekends, it's such a high spread that I don't necessarily just recommend it, but I'm not going to tell you that I haven't used it, because I have. You have to pay closer attention to cryptocurrencies, and when you get in the profit on them, I suggest just kind of taking it and getting out. Just because right now and at all times they're fluctuating, but unless it's just on a continuous uptrend or downtrend that you've noticed, then I'd just say pay close attention. But this works great. Just be safe. Try it on regular pairs. You can do it on indices, but let's get into it. I'll go ahead and show you, because I know you don't want to watch long. The quicker the better, so you can get back to what you're doing. Okay, but this is October 3rd, 2020, so it is an up-to-date deal that I'm using, indicator that I'm using. So I want you to go to your charts, and then I'm going to go to Insert at the top. Alright, I'm going to go to Insert, I'm going to go to Indicators, and then we're going to go ahead and scroll down. Let's see here, and Oscillator, let's see here, let me find out where it is at. Okay, go down to Oscillators, go over, and I want you to go down to the Relative Strength Index. Alright, let's see here. So I want you to go to, leave this like it says, period is 14, apply to close. Okay, I want you to go to levels. Alright, now you're only going to see two levels probably as the default indicator. I want you to add two more levels. Okay, so I want you to have four levels altogether. Let's see here, if we can add one more. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Well, oh, sorry, I was adding too many. Let me go ahead and delete some of these real quick. You only need four. Okay, is all you need. So I think I've got 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so on your first one, I want you to click. Okay, the first one, I want you to change the number to 82, and after that, in the description, I want you to put highest point sell. All right, highest point sell, and the number is 82. Go down to the next one. I want you to put, I want you to leave it at 70. Let me check real quick. Sometimes you might use 75 just to be a little safer, but let me just see what I have on my phone real quick what I've got it set up as, okay? You can do this on your phone too. If you have any questions, I'd be glad to show you on the phone how to do it. It's basically the same way on your phone. You just go to your chart. If you want to see right here, go to your chart. At the top of your chart, you have the F for indicator, and you click on that, and then you're going to add the levels, okay? So the second level, we're going to go ahead and leave it 70, and then at that, on the description, I want you to put overbought, sell. On the third level, I want you to go ahead and put 25, and I want you to put. I'm gonna take it back. Let's do yeah, 25, 16, 16 for that third one. 16, and I want you to put oversold, buy. And for the fourth one, I want you to put 25 as the number, and for the description, I want you to put lowest point and then buy. Okay? For the color, I want you to change the color to, let's do lime green. You can change it to whatever you want. Let's just stick with lime green. That's what I have, okay? Go ahead and hit OK. And so you see down here on our screen, at the bottom of my screen, this is where it's at. You see it says highest sell. I should have put highest point sell. Overbought sell on the left right here. And then at the bottom of this indicator window, you see the lowest point buy and the oversold buy. Okay? Now all you have to do, okay, is I'm just going to go back here and look through here. What you're looking for, if you're looking for sales, you're looking for this indicator right here to reach. You see where these dotted green lines are, the overbought sell, the highest sell. Okay, I want you to look, and just whatever pair you're looking at, this is gold. You can see just by looking here, if you look where it hit the top before it went down, it crossed the 70 a little bit. It didn't quite hit all the way up to the 82. A lot of times on a lot of pairs, when it hits right here around this 70, it's about as high as it goes before it starts dropping. It came back up a little, but it ended up dropping down. Okay, eventually it goes all the way down to the bottom. It hits the 25 here, and then I want you to see after it hits the 25, what you would do then is make a buy, because then you just wait it out as it rises back towards the 70 again. Now in this case it didn't quite hit the 70 before it went back down, but you get the point. The safe spot to make a buy, the safe spot to make a sell is when it reaches either the top up here where it probably hit 72, I don't think 72 around there, before it started dropping. Same with you make a buy. You wait till it hits down here in the bottom and you go ahead. It hit the 25 and it bounced. Okay, if you're wanting to get in right away, a lot of times I will make a buy at the 25, okay? You might make a small buy to see what it's going to do and make sure it's going to go up, because there are times, like right here, where it actually came down past the 16, okay? It's not very often, y'all, that it does that. Normally, it will bounce. Let me see here. Let's go over to, let me save this real quick as a template with my RSI, and you can do that. I'm sorry. Once you get it, let's look at this real quick. Once you get this set up, this indicator set up here, don't pay attention to this other stuff. This is some special indicators I have and some special stuff I have on here. But once you put this indicator on there and you type in the descriptions and you're on your chart, I want you to right click on your chart. I want you to go to template, and I want you to go to save template. I'm just going to name this template RSI 2020, so I know, you name it whatever you want to remember, but that's what I'm going to name it. And then I'm going to hit save. Just that way when I go to another pair, I'm going to go to, let's go to Euro USD. Euro USD is a pair that has a very small spread, so you can go into profit pretty quickly. The higher the spread, the longer it takes to get into profit. That's why I say on Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, they have a very high spread, especially on the weekends, even during the week, but on the weekends too, because it's the only thing that you can really trade on the weekends. So let me find Euro USD real quick. Let's just do USD CAD because I can find that quick. United States dollar versus the Canadian dollar. It kept my template there, so I didn't have to, but anyways, I'm just going to go back here. Okay, so you see here, even the United States dollar, we'll just stop right here. United States dollar, right here, let's start back here at the beginning. Right here, you see, lowest point buy, it hit the 25, okay? After it hit the 25, you would have took your buy, and it's going to gradually make its way. It comes back down in a minute. It's going to gradually make its way where? Almost all the way up to the 70. So you hold out until you get close. You get past the halfway point. If you want to, you can put a line down here in the middle of the 50% mark, in between that 25 and 70, and just kind of pay attention to where it closes. You want to be really safe. You want to, if it's in a downtrend, which is here, is under this moving average, you can just look for sales. When it's on an uptrend, you might only look for buys when it hits down here at the low part. Anyways, you don't have to do that. You can go ahead and make your buys and sells when it hits either the highest point or the lowest point. Anyways, here it hit this 25, and it made its way up. You could have got out of the trade. Looking straight up from the 25. Okay, right here. You're going to be right here is where it hit the 25. Okay. So after it's right here, you would have took your buy. Okay, that's directly here to here. You would have took your buy, and as it went up, here it goes all the way up down. I'm just going to check. Let me look and see what kind of pips. Just that little spot, that little movement did real quick. Okay. Let me get my tools up here so I can go ahead and count the pips. You can also do this if you want to on the MT4 right up here. Looks like crosshairs. You want to click on that, and then right here where you entered, which if you look down, look, follow it straight down to where this 25 is. Right here where you entered, I'm going to hold my click, and I'm going to pull up to here. 700 pips, okay, or 70 pips. It says 700. That's good, okay, depending on what you purchase, what size lot or what size mini lot you purchase. But if we pay attention here when it starts and you make that buy, and we follow it as it actually goes, and then but when it comes all the way back up here to the 70, right here, all right, I don't know that's going to be a lot more pips or anything, but yeah, it's not actually, it's more pips just waiting for it to go up right there and getting out. So we get over here, let's say it's just about to hit the 70 mark, and you would have took a sell when it hits that 70 mark, and then if you just hold it, okay, hold it for a little bit till it gets here, that's another 380, almost 400 pips, okay. Let's go ahead and keep following. You can find pairs that works better on. The market was very volatile and dropped the other day because we heard President Trump and his wife, they both got COVID, and that's a devastating blow to the economy, or people think it is, and so the market completely dropped when that happened, okay? So another thing is, maybe you want to have Bloomberg news. You want to pay attention to the news when you're trading, guys, okay? Make sure there's no news on FX, what's it called, where we get news at. Let's see here, 1 second. FX book, my FX book, and let's see here. I would just download Bloomberg News, okay? They let people know when Trump, when they found out he had COVID, okay? And if you look at the markets when that news went out, you'll see where it dropped, okay? So anyways, let me get back over here. You see here on the USD CAD, it actually came up all the way past 82, okay? So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you don't have to hit it to 70. Make sure if you take a sell at the 70, make sure that it's coming back down from the 70 before you make a sell. If not, watch it when it hits 70 and see if it continues to go up. If it does, just wait. The better off, because if it gets any higher than 70, it gets up there to 82 and higher, it's definitely coming down and you're going to get more pips. So I want you to look right here where it hit this 83.88, 85 really it hits y'all right here, okay? That's way up here. Right in here is its highest point where it hit again. So anyways, I'm going to take it here. Now, and then I want you to see where it went to the bottom. We're 1,361 pips there. So it's better if it goes up to the 82 because then you know it's coming down for sure. Right here is where you would have sold. Right here is where it went to, and you could have got out of it. Back tested. It happens constantly. It goes up, it hits the 70, the 80, it comes down, it hits the 25, it goes up, it hits the 82 again. it comes down. It slowly comes down. It sticks around the 70, but it comes down and it hits again. Let's see what this is. It hits 37. Doesn't even hit the 20. It hits 37 and stays straight for a little while. Doesn't matter. You don't have to hold it all the way to, and you're just someone that's letting it ride forever and ever, and you've got time and you got an account, you want to hold it. But if you're scalping and you're kind of paying close attention, that's what you want to do. I'll tell you something else that's very volatile that makes a lot of money, but you need. I don't even think you can make a trade unless you have $150 in your account. I wouldn't suggest really making trades on it unless you have about $500 in your account, but I'm an aggressive trader sometimes, and on my demos I practice a lot, and you can do it. Is US 30, okay? US 30 is a great one that we trade a lot, and so I want you to look here on US 30. Right here, let's see here, it hit the 16, little 16, okay, and that's right here. Hits a 16, and then it made its way up, and it got to, let's see here, it got to 66 before it dropped again. So let's just check this out. From where it hit, right here, where it hit the 15 or the 16, you take it, you run it up, 8,300 pips. Okay, that's a lot of pips, y'all. 830. Okay, if you take off that, that's a lot of pips, and it's a lot of money on US 30. You only buy 0.01 on US 30. It's like buying, you know, 0.10 or 1.0 on a regular lot, and so it's a money maker. I want you to look. That one went up and hit right here, which was after you took that buy and held it, and it came all the way up here to 66. It didn't quite hit the 70, and then what happened? Dropped all the way down to 22, past the 25, and so that's right here, and we want to take it down. It's another 7,900 or 790 pips. That's a lot of pips. Very big money maker, but like I said, you need a decent count to go ahead and do that. I want you to try this indicator out. If you like it, I want you to give me a thumbs up on this video. I want you to subscribe. I'm really just now starting to plug videos in, and one thing is I'm with an educational platform called Epic, and they just launched. Listen, they've got a great team. If you're into Forex, I'm telling you, you want to be part of this platform. For one thing, because you're going to spend $100 easily monthly, probably losing money if you don't have the right education, if you don't have the right team showing you what to do. The Epic team has got a complete university in its back office. Once you're a member, you have access to videos upon videos and a syllabus, a 2-week syllabus. It's like a college, only without the debt that you get in college. And I know, I'm working on a master's degree now. I've got a lot of college debt, okay? One reason the pandemic got me into trading Forex. I was trading the New York exchange, the daily stock market. I was working with options and stuff like that, but they close at night, okay? And so I'd always been into Forex and wanted to be, and was always interested in it. And the thing is the foreign exchange market is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Of course, 5 days a week you can trade most anything, but if it's on the weekends when the other stuff is closed, you can still trade cryptocurrency. So it is a $4, $5, $6 trillion daily market goes through the foreign exchange market, okay? If you're not aware, any big bank, Amazon, Walmart, big corporations, the banks that have your money, hedge funds, they are using your money and their money in order to trade on the foreign exchange market. That's where they make big dollars, big bucks, the hedge funds, the banks. Your money is not just sitting in a bank. It is being used to make money. So while your money's sitting there, or you think it's sitting there and they're charging you fees every month, they're using your money to trade on the foreign exchange market. Anyways, we can get into that another day at another video. I just want to give you guys a good scalping strategy, or a good strategy for those of you that at work that might not know how to set up a custom indicator. This is how you do it. If you're interested, if you can't pay attention to it that much, you can even have it to where it sends alerts to your phone when it hits the 70, when it hits the 25. That way you get your alert, you know you can go in to make your trade and then leave it alone. Set your stop loss, you know, set your take profit. You don't have to collect those hundreds of pips. You know, if you want to be diligent, responsible, and just grow your account, then just make your trade and take 20 pips. Set your take profit at 20 pips, okay? Just use 20 pips to grow your account and compound your account. Okay? I do one-on-one mentoring. I do one-on-one training. To get back to Epic, with that university and all that stuff that you can learn, Epic also has multiple live sessions daily. So if you're not having time to read, but I suggest you read and learn. There's so much you're going to learn. It's going to be like going to college, and you can do it on your own time. But if you're not able to, they have these live sessions. You can get on a live session. It might be 2 in the morning. They have one. If you're up at night, they have them 6 or 7 in the morning. They have another one at 8 or 9 p.m. at night. Thing is, you get on these live sessions. These 6, 7, and 8-figure traders, okay, that will teach you on these live sessions. It's Zoom sessions. You have multiple people joining, but you can ask questions. But they'll go ahead and show you the charts. You can ask them what charts to look at if you're interested in something. They will mark them up. They're going to show you how to read a support and resistance, where most likely these stocks are going to go to before they reverse and bounce back down, where you can make your profits. But not only that, they actually make live buys and sells, and they're using their own money. So I know that makes me feel more comfortable when I would watch, because if they're using their money and they're getting in on it, I know that it's probably okay, or I'm more apt to use mine. And so I'll just tell you this. Any of the educational platforms, and I'm part of 3 educational platforms. I'm always looking to learn new stuff. I never think that I know more than anybody else. I know there's people out there that have been doing it longer than I have, and I want to learn from them, especially if they're 6, 7, and 8-figure traders, okay? I have goals in my head, and I will hit my goals, and I have goals of teaching people how to hit the goals that they want to hit. And so anyways, they'll make the buys, they'll make the sales, they'll tell you exactly when to enter the buy or sell. They'll tell you what profits to set. They'll set 3, sometimes 4 profits. Take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, and take profit 4. If you're just new and you're wanting to build your account, I suggest you stick to take profit 1 and be safe, okay? Or if it gets into the positive at take profit 1, at least move your stop loss to where your entry is, or a little bit in profit. That way, if it backs back down, you don't lose any money, okay? Guys, I'm here to answer questions. I help people set up their charts. I help people with brokers get set up in brokers. I help people learn how to fund their brokers, or if they want to use Bitcoin or VLOAD. Just all these questions. No question is stupid. No question is a question that I haven't asked that I've heard yet. And so I want you to ask questions. That's how you learn. I'm here to work one-on-one with whoever wants to be into the foreign exchange market. I've overcome a lot in my life, you guys. I could show you pictures, okay? You wouldn't even recognize me. I've been through so much, and I'll just be honest with you. I've been through addictions. I've been through jail. I've been on my own for most of my life because of the stuff I was doing. I left home at 15, and God's the only thing that saved me, all right? Only when I put my life in His hands did my life change, and I love my life now. I'm not saying that I don't have hard times, but I'll tell you what, the pandemic has affected a lot of people. If it hasn't affected you yet, it might. But I know that you have had to see the people that were affected by losing their jobs and were sent home, whether they had to sit at home with their kids or they just got laid off. The thing is that we still have to survive, and we have to do that for ourselves. And I know that God takes care of us, but I'm telling you, you need to learn another trade. You need to learn something just in case something like this happens again. This is something you can do from home. The foreign exchange market isn't going anywhere. There's money, different money, whether it be the European dollar, whether it be the Japanese yen, the British pound. They're always going to be around, okay? Even with cryptocurrency around right now, they're going to be around because that's how the big banks, like I said, and stuff make their money. So check out this strategy. Subscribe to this channel, and tell me what more you would like to learn. Reach out to me. Comment below if you need help with something. I'm here to help. Thing is, if I help you and you grow, you're going to remember me in the long run. And so I'm here to help people, just like the people at Epic University and the trading platform. They're here to help people. They too were in college or got a master's degree and were in debt. They got into this to pay their bills off. Coach Max has got an excellent story, okay? Anyways, I'll thank you. Please like this. Please share it. Please let me know what you want to hear. I'm going to leave the links to Epic University in case you're interested. I can show you videos. I can answer any questions you have about it. It is something to get into. If you only get on a live session, you're going to make your money back for your monthly your monthly membership in the first week. There's no reason you can't. I've done it multiple times. If you just want to be there for education and learning, you can do that. If you're someone that's into marketing, you can do that too. I didn't get in it for marketing or to tell anybody about it. I'm telling people about it now because it's great. It's going to draw people to you anyways. But like me, the people I'm around, they're not so much into the foreign exchange market. I live in a southern rural place, and there's just not many people into it. The people that are into it, I talk about, but really, I'm on my Facebook and on my business page, and I'm trying to let everybody else know about it. So, any questions, reach out to me, and let's go ahead and make some money and do this. Practice with your demo. Not everybody, I'll have to put a disclaimer on there, not everybody makes money. It's easy to lose money in the foreign exchange market, but this is why I'm trying to show you guys something that works. And that's why I'm trying to say get into someone with a mentor or get into some education. There's no reason to try stuff for trial and error that someone has already done. When someone knows something and they've learned something, ask them questions and learn from them, because why take the time to waste money, and why take the time to lose or go through the trial and error if you've got someone willing to work with you and help you out. Even when I got into some of this, the guy that I signed up with for the educational platform, Paul, he's got excellent videos on YouTube, and if I have questions, he helps me out. I ask on how to do stuff. He helps me out and works with me, so I'm willing to do that for you. Anyways, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, because we're just now getting rolling and we want to go ahead and hit a bunch of subscribers. I'll tell you this, on my 1,000th subscriber, we'll go ahead and do a giveaway. Alright, I'll go ahead and give $100. I can send it through Bitcoin, or I can send it just however needed, but to the 1,000th subscriber, you'll get $100 here on this YouTube channel. If you need any literature, I've got the Candlestick Bible and stuff. It's an excellent book that you can read to learn how to read these candlesticks and what they're all about. Anyways, I'll see you next time on the Forex channel. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, 1,000th subscriber, $100 Bitcoin, or however you want the $100 sent to you. And anyways, I'm going to put my broker here that I'm using, Hugo's Way. I'm going to put a link to Epic University, and so reach out to me. I'll see you next time. Bye.